Greetings, everybody. Jeffrey Guterman with the Strat-O-Matic Network. And this is our second to last game of our 19, on our September 20. Second to last game of our September 20 in our 1969 replay. It is the Atlanta Braves at the San Diego Padres. This is the second of a third game series. Atlanta won the first one. Atlanta has a 6 1/2 game lead over the San Francisco Giants. Let's go over our lineups for this ball game. For the Braves, it's Felix Millan leading off at second, Gonzalez in center, Aaron in right, Carty in left, Cepeda at first, Boyer at third, Didier the catcher, Garrido at short, and Pat Jarvis the pitcher. He's 113, right-hander. For the Padres, it's Jose Arcia leading off at second, Pena at short, Brown at right, Ferrara in left, Colbert at first, Ed Spezio at third base, Cito Gaston in center, Chris Cannizzaro the catcher, and Tommy Sisk the pitcher. He's won 2 games this year. He's a right-hander. He won 2 in real world. Jarvis won 13 in real world. And good morning. We have a warm-up question from Kathy Harden. Everybody, let's get ready here for a nice warm-up so we can get started in this ball game with a nice warm-up. Here it is. From 1900 to 1910, this team lost 3 consecutive World Series. During that decade. Whoa, Bill Ivamy gets in there quickly. It's got to be the Tigers. It's got to be. Awesome. I had no idea that that was the case. Oh, very good. We're gonna get to this ball game now. And we are in San Diego, and the Padres take the field. Here's Tommy Sisk on the mound. The Braves can make it 7 games in first with a win here, but of course, the Giants host the Dodgers after this game. I'm not very good at doing magic numbers off the top of my head, but, you know, looking, it's probably roughly any combination of, Lord, I don't know, 5 wins by Atlanta and or 5 losses. Any combination of that. And I've given up hope. It looks like Atlanta has it. I got to tell you something, folks, that's bothering me a little bit right off the bat. Usually I feel better. I did a dumb thing. Well, it wasn't dumb. I was doing something called a Strat-O-Matic baseball ambiance last night, and projecting it onto my big TV, and that's all fine because that's my own material, but I noticed at the end the thing switched to CNN, and it was actually recorded. I ended up deleting the video. I guess the worst I could get is 1 copyright strike on that. That wouldn't be the end of the world. I think 3 and you're out. But if ever I lose this channel because of copyright strikes, it'll be hard to do, but I'll use a different email address to register a new account. guess that can be done. Just bear with me a second. I haven't gotten any notice of copyright strike on that, and I have deleted the video. If you get 3 of them in 90 days, so I would hope that if it does happen, that will be just one strike. But I deleted it. It's technically against the rules to do that, though. So that would be a real bummer for me. The one thing I enjoy in life, but it hasn't happened yet. And I think it was on for about an hour or two. And maybe it would just be one strike. Anyway, let's worry about that if and when it happens, okay? That's rational, right? Here's Felix Mian to lead it off. Yeah, yeah, but then it went on to CNN, Bill. It went on to CNN. I fell asleep, and somehow YouTube will just go back to my last channel that I was watching. If I'm inactive on it, or the mix ended that I was showing. So it's a lesson, and let's just hope for the best. And hopefully it would only be, it's one channel, hopefully it'll only be one copyright strike. No matter how long it is. So it's really not worth, I've deleted it, it's not worth worrying about. Here's the pitch to Felix. That's 4-9, right-handed. And oh, it's Felix again, hitting it well into the gap. And it's going to be extra bases, a triple for Mian to lead it off. Tell you. A leadoff triple. Well, you may not have noticed, but it was there. A leadoff triple by Felix Millan, 4-9 right-handed. And sometimes you don't hear about those strikes until much later, like days, weeks later. For some reason, they pick up on it. The fact that I deleted it, I think, will help. And then I could always appeal. But just one strike is not, I have no strikes right now. I have 0. Strikes. I have 1 strike. Actually, it was a warning. And fortunately, I have no strikes. I once had a playlist on the Holocaust and Nazi Germany, and some guy closed my account for hate content. Can you believe that? I appealed it, and I explaining that's educational. That is not, you know, it was a playlist about the Holocaust in Nazi Germany. It was for, you know, sometimes you have ignorant people who are running these things. Okay, here's Felix now. On third after the triple. Right off of Sisk. Almost hit another home run. Here's Gonzalez. Just hope for the best. Plan for the worst. Here's Sisk now. The pitch to Gonzalez. 5'10", left-handed, he walked him. So Sisk off to a rough start already here. First and third, nobody out. Infield is back for Aaron. You are looking at most likely the National League Western Division champions, and this is the first year of divisional play. Maybe the pennant winners and maybe the world champs. Who knows? It's first and third, nobody out. Aaron is the batter. The infield is back. And that's 3-11. Right-handed, he flies it to center. This may be deep enough for Millan to tag. I believe it will be. Felix, a 1-16, will try it. Don't I also take into account the arm of the fielder? That's something I just, what happened to me? this morning. Just check this fly ball B. I don't know why I get these. Oh God. Why I get into these things where I forget. God. Here we go. I think I do take into account the you just check, folks. Bear with me. God. Here we go. Yeah, it's the running rating and the outfielder's arm. Of course. I don't know why I forgot that. So that is a 311 to center field. And that's a -2 for Gaston. And so that'll be a 1 to 14. And I'll send him home. Why not? Why the hell not? Man, he's safe. And it's 1-0 Atlanta. A sacrifice fly by Henry Aaron. Gonzalez. 14, that's a borderline. Very borderline. He's being held. Here's Rico Cardi now. I'm sure I'm not the only person who's had that experience where they were doing something, fell asleep, and it accidentally hit on copyrighted material. 2 outs, it's 1 out now. Gonzalez on first, 1 in. And here's Cardi now. Here's the pitch from Sisk. 5-10. And that's going to be a ballpark slash. We have a question top of the second. Let's enjoy it while we have it at least. $5-10. right-hander in San Diego, and that will be a base hit. And Gonzalez will go to second. First and second, one out. Cardi's such a good hitter. It's Cardi on first, Gonzalez on second with still only one out, and Orlando is the batter. Here's Sisk. That's 110 right-handed, fly ball left. And it's caught by Ferrara. We could have Gonzalez try to stretch it from second, I believe. He's a 1-13. I'm not even going to bother. I believe you can do that. I had looked at that before. There it is. Oh, it's on a fly ball to right field only. That's something to think about. Okay. That's to right, yeah. Because it's longer. So here's Cletus Boyer now. It's first and second, two outs. Just trying to get the things straight here. Here's Sisk. Two outs, it's first and second, one in already. And the pitch to Cletus. That's 5-7 right-handed, fly ball center. And under that is Gaston, and the side is retired. But there was one run. It was a leadoff triple by Felix. And he came home on Aaron's sacrifice. We've gone 1/2. And it's Atlanta 1, San Diego nothing. I really don't think I got anything to worry about that. I deleted it. Within hours. That's life, you know? And if it does, worrying about it's not going to help. And we'll just hope that it'll be one strike. And then we'll be able to resolve that. It says a video can only have one copyright strike at a time. Interesting. Yeah, 3 and you're out. And you're also restricted for 7 days with a copyright strike. In any case, I don't think it's going to happen. And this is why I want to always be so careful. Here's Pat Jarvis for the Braves. And Jose Arcia leads it off. That's 4-5 right-handed, grounds it to short axe. That's Pena, 420. .420, 14-4. It's a G2, E20, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And he throws him out. And that's one away. Arcia is retired. I want to check one other thing. I see a lot about them violating copyrights. Well, again, we'll just hang in there and not worry about it. Part of the reason is because this is so important to me. This is my social lifeline. Here's Roberto Pena now. I'm sorry for the delays, but you get this with me sometimes. Okay, Jarvis, he gets the sign from Didier. Here's the pitch to Pena. 6-8 right-handed, grounds to second X. That's Felix 117. '21 G1. 1, 2, 3 on a 17. And oh, look at that. That's a 2-base error. My goodness. On a very rare error. It's an E2. A G1 E2. And very rare for Felix. Well, I don't know how rare, but it happens to the best. First error of the ball game. Let's just take a leap of faith and say it's going to be okay. And if it doesn't, we'll deal with it. And it'll probably be only one strike, which would not terminate. So let's just hang in there, Jeff, and not worry about it. Feel like Joe Jackson being barred from YouTube. So it's Pena on second here with the tying run, and Ollie Brown is the batter. We'll just wait a few weeks, and if I don't hear anything, then we'll know we're clear. Here's Ollie Brown. The thing's deleted. Here's the pitch. That's 212 right-handed. Hit him. Jarvis hit Ollie Brown. He'll take first on a 212 right-handed. That'll be first and second, one out. Isn't that silly? Plus injury. You know, they put it on hit by pitch. Plus injury. I don't know. Here's Al Ferrara now. They have a super advanced or an advanced injury chart so that if a player played a lot, he's not going to get a long injury on the roll, which is an improvement. But when you're following exact lineups like I am, you don't use injuries. They're built in. It's first and second, one out, and Al Ferrara is the batter. Here's the pitch from Jarvis. That's 4-8, right-handed. Oh, he walked him. So Jarvis has loaded the bases with Padres. A lot of fathers out there on base. 3 fathers. Sort of an odd name, isn't it? Isn't it sort of an odd name for a baseball team, Padres? Couldn't they have called them something like the San Diego? You know, they have military bases there. Couldn't they have called them something like the San Diego tankers or something? Or anyway, it's bases loaded, one out, infield back for Nathan. Okay, here's Jarvis now. Infield back. And here's the pitch to Nate. That's going to be 3-9 right-handed. He struck him out. Oh, and that was a big strikeout on Nathan. A 3-9 right-handed. There it is. And that'll be 2 away. Now Jarvis trying to get out of this. Ed Spezio, the batter. Here's Jarvis. 2-5, and it's chopped to second. And Felix has it this time. And he throws it over to Cepeda. And the side is retired. The Padres strand 3 here in the bottom of the first. It was a 2-5 ground ball second. So it's going to be no runs, no hits, an error, a hit by pitch, a walk, a little bit of everything there. And all 3 left on. We've gone 1. It's 1-0. Now you get ready for this now. Got a question from Kathy here. For our top of the second question. Doc Ellis was fined twice for this in 1973 because he refused to get rid of something. What was that item? Oh, I got it. Oh, I got it, Bill. Oh. Oh. Oh, gosh. Oh, here he is actually pitching. Holy cow. Oh, Kathy, what are you trying to do? Make me feel better. What are you trying to do? Oh, God. Whoa. Holy cow. This can't be real. This can't be fucking real. Oh, Kathy Harden. Oh. 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 Oh, what a character he was, wasn't he? Oh, may he rest in peace. Folks, you know, I got up early today. Well, not early. I got out of bed at about 7. Oh, I don't know what time. 7:14 or something. Fortunately, I didn't feel quite as bad as usual. This game was already set up. I am going to uh, I am going to take a break for about 3 minutes just so I can get myself together. That was one hell of a question. A Just a super question. I don't know where you find these, but uh oh, there was an error in my text. I don't know what happened to that first one. I'll be back in about 2 or 3 minutes. It's 1-0 Atlanta. Oh. Well, we're back. And it's top of the second here after just a great question. Braves scored in the top of the first. Padres missed an opportunity. They had bases loaded, one out, and left them all on. Here's Sisk now. And Bob Didier is the batter. Okay, here's Sisk now. And the pitch to Didier. That's 3-8. And he grounds it to first. Colbert has to throw to Sisk, covering the bag. And there's one away. That'll bring up Gil Garrido. Okay, Garrido now. Here's the pitch from Sisk. That's 2-3. Right-handed, he pops it up left side by third base in foul territory, just foul. And Spezio makes the catch, 2 away. And the pitcher, Pat Jarvis now. Okay, here's Jarvis. The pitch from Sisk. Whoa, 6-12. Right-handed, grounds to second X. That's going to be for Arcia, 322. G1 gets to it. Arcia E22, 356. And he throws him out. And that will be, that is the side. 1, 2, 3 for Jarvis, looks for Sisk. Looking a lot better there. And we have a question top of the fourth from Kathy. Here's Jarvis now. He got into his own bit of trouble in the first, loading him up with 1 out and got out of it on a strikeout and a ground out. Here's Cito Gaston now. Jarvis gets the sign from Didier. Here's the pitch to Gaston. That's 6-7, right-handed, and that's going to be a drive. It's a base hit for Gaston, a leadoff single. Gaston is on. Good morning, Phil. So Cito Gaston with a 6-7 base hit. He's a 1-15, 1-17. 1-15 with a lead and being held. And he will be held. Otherwise, he gets the lead. Cito is being held here. And that's going to make him a 1-15, 1-17, 1-15. If he gets the lead, but we're I don't think we're going to go for that. I'm very conservative. Here's Chris Cannizzaro. He's being held. Here's Cannizzaro now. It's a -4 without a lead. A -2 without a lead. Even if he gets the lead and being held. Yeah. I'm very conservative. Here's Cannizzaro, Jarvis now. And the pitch to Cannizzaro. That is a 2-6 right-handed. He flies it to center field. And under it is Gonzalez. He makes the catch. 1 out. And here's Tommy Sisk. Jarvis from the stretch. That's a 1-5, struck him out. Second strikeout for Jarvis. It's 2 away now with Gaston on first. Again, being held. One to 15, 1-17. 1-15. That's with a lead. He's going to go for the lead here now with 2 outs. That's a 10. And he does not get the lead. Well, that solves that issue. Now he's a... You can see he's a 6 here. That's without the lead. 8. My 1-4 chance. Okay, here's Arcia now with Gaston being held at first. The pitch from Jarvis. 6-11, right-handed, struck him out. And that's the third strikeout for Jarvis. The side is retired. He had a little bit of easier time there, having just one base runner. We've gone 2, and it's a 1-0 ball game. Top of the third, Sisk retired the side in order. In the second, and it will be the top of the order, Felix. Now, he tripled and scored on the sacrifice fly by Henry Aaron. Here's Sisk now. Okay, the pitch to Mian. That's 3-6, right-handed, and that's going to be a base hit for Felix. A 3-6 right-handed, single 1 to 17. It was a 17, just past the reach of Pena. His second hit of the ball game. He gets a lead, if not held. He will be held. With a lead, he doesn't get much of a chance for a lead there. 1 to 18, 1 to 20, 1 to 18 if he gets the lead. Well, why not try for the lead? There's no, he does not get the lead. Here's Gonzalez now, with Felix on first. Here's Sisk. That's 2-6. And it's a base hit by Gonzalez. With 2 asteroids, Felix rounds second, goes to third. So the Braves got something going again here. In the third, first and third, nobody out. Gonzalez, same situation, not being held. 1 to 16, 1 to 18, 1 to 16. Why not try for the lead? No downside. He does not get the lead. Here's Aaron, first and third, not being held. And here's Aaron now. Infield is back. It's 1-0 Braves. 2-11 right-handed. Oh, it's a ballpark blast. Oh my, but it's a 19. That might be a fly out, that another tag. Right-handed in San Diego. No. It's a fly ball to left. And it's a B, so Mian will tag again. And that makes it a 2-0 ball game. Henry Aaron with his second run batted in, both on sacrifice flies. And here's Rico Carty now. Gonzalez on first, not being held. 1 out, 1 in, 2-0 Atlanta. Here's Sisk. The pitch to Carty. That's 3-11 right-handed. He walked him. So Sisk having his troubles. First and second, 1 out. For Orlando now. Sisk trying to get out of this. 5-10, and that's a ballpark slash, but it's a 10. Let's see what happens here. Right-handed San Diego. That's going to go through for a base hit on a ballpark slash. Orlando right-handed, and that will load the bases. With 1 out, and Cletus Boyer is the batter. Okay, it's 1 out here. Infield is back. Sisk in trouble again. Here's the pitch to Cletus. 4-4, grounds to short X. That's going to be Pena, 420. This is, this is what you have to deal with this team here. 4-4 right-handed. See if he's lucky enough to pull a double here. 420. Pena, 16-4. No, it'll be a G2. E20. That's 4-8-11. With bases full. They're going to force a run. Will score. Pena forces Cepeda at second, and Gonzalez scores the second run. Carty goes to third, and that's 2 runs this inning. 3-0 Atlanta now. Boyer on first. Carty on third, 2 down. And here's Bob Didier. Okay, Sisk. That's 311 right-handed. Oh my. It's a slash. 311 ballpark slash switch hitter batting left in San Diego. And that's going to go through for a base hit. And Cardi scores. And there's action in the Padres bullpen. This is with 2 outs. God, they used a lot of pitchers in that first game. God. Whew. Everybody. They used everybody. Shit. I'll have to see. Let's see if he can get Garrido here. My God. Here's Sisk. That's 4-5 right-handed. Grounds again to short. Pena. 420. G1. E20, that's, oh Lord, look at that number. 6-12-17. That's probably going to be an error. Yes, it is. It's a 2-base frickin' error. By Pena. And Boyer will score. That's unearned. And we'll let him pitch to Jarvis, the pitcher. Not going to bring in a reliever to pitch to a pitcher. He'll be through if he can't get this. Here's the pitch to Jarvis. 5-5 right-handed. He walked him, and that's going to be it for Sisk. There comes a time when you've got to pull somebody. He pitched 2 2/3 of pretty miserable baseball. 6 hits. Walked 3. Everything is unearned now, so it was 1, 2, 3, 4 earned, 1 unearned, and let's see who's coming in here. They've used so many people. We're going to bring in, against my better judgment, Leon Everett. Leon Everett. A right-hander. He pitched only 1 year in baseball. He had 15 innings pitched. He had an ERA of 8.04. 8.04. And Everett is making his way out. I mean, if there's just so much that you can do. He died at age 69 in 2016. He worked after his baseball career. He only played 1 year. He worked as a taxi driver, an insurance salesman, and in the construction industry. And he died at age 69. Leon Everett has come in to take his warm-ups. And again, a great card. For a hitter, that is. And you may say, Jeff, what are you doing? Bringing him in. Well, I'm going to frickin' bring him in. I don't have many pitchers left. They've used everybody just about. I think everybody. It's already 5-0. The Braves have now batted around with Felix coming up. It's still bases loaded. You got to try something, Bill. Thank you. So here's Leon. And he'll face Felix, a right-handed batter. You might be better off getting on Felix's card. Okay, here's Leon now. And the pitch to Felix. That's going to be a 1-9 against Felix, a right-handed pitcher, and he flies it to left. Whoa. And under that is Ferrara to make the catch. So Leon Everett gets the Padres out of it, if you will, with the third out. 4 runs, one of them was unearned. And Leon Everett and we're heading to the bottom of the third. It's 5-0 Atlanta. Oh, Lord. Oh. I'm doing okay, and I want to say thank you, Avonroot. You're very kind. You're very, very kind. You're a kind person. I'm looking at your channel. You have an interesting channel, some interesting things. You need to do some replays. Thank you. Oh, you're in Poland. Oh, wow. That's cool. Are you Polish? But you speak English. You're fluent in English. Were you born and raised in Poland? And you're very, very kind, Avenroot. I find kindness to be the most noble quality that anybody could have. Here's Pat Jarvis now. You're working on a 78 Red Sox replay. Oh, you're American, born in Maine. Your wife is Polish and you moved to Warsaw. Good for you. I hope you're both enjoying your life there. That's very nice. Oh, well, Avenroot. Good morning, Rick. Avenroot, good for you. I'm so glad you have a wonderful wife and life. That's about as good as it can be. What else could you want? We are heading to the bottom of the third, and Pat Jarvis now it's 5-0 Atlanta, typical. Avenroot, I made a mistake this morning. I was supposed to upload something, and I guess I still have time, but it's long. Oh my God, there it is. I've given thought to it, but it's all over the place. I don't think I'd be so quick to do an entire replay again because this has taken me 3 years. It could end up being 3.5 years. And it's a long process, I think I'm thinking of a 1911 World Series replay. But after that, I really don't know. Maybe a tournament, yeah. No need, you're right, exactly. No need to rush. No need to rush. Well, leading it off will be at Roberto Pena, bottom of the third. It's 5-0. That's if I don't get my account terminated for copyright violations. I think I'm okay right now. I had a little mishap yesterday. But that would probably be only 1 strike. I don't think they would give me 3 strikes on just that. If at all. Okay, here's Jarvis now. And the pitch to Pena. That's 1-6 right-handed, grounds it to short for Garrido, and he throws it over to Cepeda, 1 out. We have a question from Kathy, top of the 4th. Ollie Brown now. Three seven right-handed, grounds it back to Jarvis, and he throws it to Cepeda, 2 outs. And now Al Ferrara. Okay, here's Jarvis. And the pitch. That's 1-9 right-handed. He struck him out. That's a 1-2-3 inning for Pat Jarvis, and he gets his 4th strikeout. And we have gone 3 innings. It's 5-0 Atlanta. And I want you all to now give it up here. Kathy, the wonderful Kathy Harden. With a question which is question 2 of the day. She had quite a curler question. And you know, I thought Bill Ivamy, with his interest in curling, might have gotten that one on Doc Ellis. Here it is. There was no love lost on this February day in 1929 when the Al Capone gang massacred 7 rival gang members led by Bugs Moran. What did this come to be called in the press? Well, Bill got the St. Valentine's Day Massacre. And you know, I don't post, I give people an opportunity. We both get it, Bill. Aren't we both? It's an awesome question. Great question, Kathy. That's a wild. 7 rival gang members led by Bugs Moran. Oh, yeah, of course it was in the answer. You get more credit, Bill. Okay, Bill, you get the full credit. It is called the St. Valentine's Day Massacre, I believe. And therefore you get full frickin' credit. It is called, by the way, the proper name is the St. Valentine's Day Massacre. Unbelievable. I'm not even going to show a picture, folks. I don't think it's necessary. You get full credit, Bill. Another great question from Kathy Harden. And I'm going to take a little break for a few minutes, 2 or 3 minutes here. I'll probably need new coffee. And when we come back, oh, he has a mid fourth of the same ilk. Okay, Bill Ivamy, mid fourth. I hope you understand I need to take a break. When we come back, Leon Everett will come out and pitch his first complete inning in relief. He retired Felix on a fly ball to left to end that inning. And I'll be back very shortly. Stand by, people. 2 or 3 minutes. Well, we're back, and Leon Everett will take the mound. He pitched 1/3 of an inning in the third and got me on to fly to left. And then we have a question in the middle of this inning from Bill Ivamy. Everett is a right-hander, and he's going to face Tony Gonzalez, Henry Aaron, and Rico Carty. Here's Gonzalez now. Everett on the mound. Here's Everett now, the windup and the pitch to Gonzalez. That's going to be 3-7 right-handed, and he grounds it to second. And Arcia throws it to Colbert for the first out. So he's retired 2 in a row. Leon handling himself very well thus far. Here's Henry Aaron now. Okay, Leon, he gets the sign. And the pitch to Aaron. That's 2-7. Oh my. Against the right-hander, and it's a fly to center for Gaston, who makes the catch. 2 outs. Leon Everett has retired 3 Braves in order, despite having an ERA of 8.09. And that'll bring up Rico Carty. It's 5-0 Braves. Okay, Leon now. He's set. The windup and the pitch to Rico. Uh-oh. 4-4 against Rico. And he struck him out. I'll tell you, this Leon Everett retires the Braves in order despite an 8.09 ERA. Look at that, 4-4 against the right-hander right there. Leon Everett. And we are getting ready now for a mid-4th question here. from Bill Ivamy. Of the same milk. Whew, here it is, great timing. On October 23, 1935, Dutch Schultz was shot and killed by Murder Inc. because Dutch threatened to kill this special prosecutor of the New York mayor's office. Name this prosecutor Dutch wanted erased. And Kathy Harden quickly with Elliot Ness. Quickly with Elliot Ness. It's not Elliot, okay. His real name was Arthur Flagenheimer. And there's one picture in particular that is a real favorite of mine. That's one of my favorites of him. The prosecutor was in a famous headline. Lord. Boy, you got me. That was a good guess by Kathy Harden, though. A 1948 headline. Kathy gets it with Dewey. Oh, that's a great question. That's a great answer, Kathy. Super, super duper. That made a lot of sense, Dewey, yeah. I didn't know that was the reason that he got shot. And I don't know why Murder Inc. would do something to protect a prosecutor. But so be it. Oh, God. Bundle of fucking nerves. I need to use the lavatory, and then I need to make some coffee, and then we'll get ready here on the bottom of the fourth. It's 5-0 Braves. Oh, I see what you're saying, Bill. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Got it. That's some good history there. Okay, here's Jarvis. The Padres are down by 5. And Nate Colbert will lead it off. Here's Jarvis. That's 2-7 right-handed. Grounds it to second for Felix, and he throws him out to Cepeda, 1 out. Here's that Spezio. Pitch from Jarvis. 6-7 right-handed. There's a drive. And it's a base hit for Spezio. A single off Jarvis on a 6-7 right-handed. Whew. It was double 1-4. And here comes Cito Gaston. Spezio not being held. Yeah, Bill. Yeah. And, you know, he could very well have won that 48 election. You know, that was close. In fact, he was favored, and it was an upset when Truman won it. This is a informal question, but had he been elected president in 48, he would have been the first president since whom to have a mustache. That's right. That's my impromptu question. He would have been the first president since whom? And you are correct, it is Taft. Taft had a mustache, and then before that, TR had a mustache. McKinley did not have a mustache. That was an outlier. Grover Cleveland had a mustache. Benjamin Harrison had a mustache and a beard. I'm going in order. Chester Arthur had a mustache. Garfield, mustache and beard. Rutherford Hayes, mustache and beard. Grant, mustache and beard. Andrew Johnson, no facial hair, but he's a, you know, he's Andrew Johnson. Abe Lincoln did not have a mustache. Abe Lincoln did not have a mustache. And Buchanan before him did not have a mustache. And then you can go back, you know, eventually they didn't have mustaches. You had Franklin Pierce, Millard Fillmore, Zachary Taylor, Polk, no mustaches. Tyler, that was it. In fact, there were no mustaches on anybody. The first president to have a mustache was Grant. The only thing we may want to talk about is that Martin Van Buren did not have a mustache, but boy, did he have a set of burns. Lord, did he have a set of burns. Okay. And those burns were big enough to hide his ears. I don't know if those burns would hide the ears of all people, but we can get back to this ball game here. No, let's not. Here's Cito Gaston. But Dewey, yeah, TR was before Taft. Taft was the last president to have a mustache. Okay, Jarvis now with Spezio on first not being held and Gaston at the plate. Here's Jarvis now. That's going to be 2-9 right-handed. Oh, it's a base hit by Cito. That's to left field. Cardi a +2. Spezio 1-14, 1-15 with no hold. He will hold. I'm very, very conservative. Even though a fly ball could bring him home, I just don't have the strength to even try for it. I don't have the gumption. And I welcome anybody who wants to give managerial suggestions. I used to not like that, but now I like it, as long as you're not a dick about it. You know, that you can make a suggestion. Like if anyone wants me to stretch Spezio to third on this, because it could set up a sacrifice fly, and he would be a 1-12 to left, 1-14, no hold, 1-15. And if I don't hear from anybody, I'm not gonna do it. There's gonna be a hitter for Everett. I hate to take Leon out, but here's Cannizzaro now. Okay, Jarvis. And the pitch to Cannizzaro. That's a 5-3 right-handed. Grounds it back to Jarvis. This could be a double play. He's a 3-0 on a 5-3 right-handed. Three 19-3 G1. This could be a double, and wouldn't make any difference had I stretched him. But with the butterfly fleck, oh, this could be an error. But he's got a 0. That's 6-12-17. Jarvis a 0 error, and that's going to be a G1 first and second double play. And that's going to be an inning-ending double play. It really didn't matter. And Everett's going to get a chance to pitch another inning here. We've gone 4. It's 5-0. And here's Leon Everett coming out to pitch his second. Whoops, wrong picture. There we go. Oh, poor Leon. Oh, Lord. Poor Leon. He has retired 4 Braves in order. And, Lord, the way he's going, I might let him hit. Jesus Christ. So Leon Everett getting ready here. This is a great opportunity for Leon. Here's Orlando Cepeda. And he's facing the real meat of this order, the real heart of this order, even though you may, if you're, vegan, even though a heart is meat. A heart is muscle. That is meat. Okay, Leon Everett has done very nicely. Top of the fifth, here's Orlando now. And the pitch is going to be a 6-6 right-handed. Oh my, there it goes. 1-1 to 3. It's going to be a double by Orlando. Right off of Leon's card, Orlando 6-6 right-handed. And there's the first hit off Leon today. Now here's Cletus Boyer now. We'll see if Leon can get through this inning here. That coffee is ready and cooking. That baby is ready. So now we know that Dewey won, which is quite possible. He would have been the first with a mustache in a very, very, very long time. I like to think of all sorts of U.S. presidential things, like things like that, you know what I mean? Who was the last president to have a mustache? Oh. Okay, here's Boyer now facing Everett with Orlando on second with a big leadoff double. Here's Everett from the stretch now. And the pitch to Cletus. That's going to, That's going to be a 6-4. It's double one to, right-handed double 1 to 6. Oh my, it is a double. There it goes. 2 doubles in a row. And that's going to score Orlando and make it a 5-0 ball game. 6-4 double 1 to 6. It was a 3, as you can see. Oh, that's good coffee. Leon trying to get out of this. He'll face Bob Didier now. Now Leon is due up next inning. It would be nice if we can get him through this inning. Here's Didier. Switch hitter batting left against Leon. Here's the pitch. That's a 6-4 left-handed. Oh my. It's a ballpark slash. I don't think this one's going through though. A 6-4 Didier switch hitter batting left. As you can see, that's a ballpark slash in San Diego. Again, Didier left-handed batter, switch hitter against the right-hander, left-handed San Diego. And no, it's caught by Arcia. So that's 1 out. You lucked out there. And here's Gil Garrido. 1 out, Cletus on second. You know, Bill Ivamy mentions that we sure get sidetracked, and we do. You know, all baseball and no other content can become very, very dull. There's some of the planes getting ready. The Florida Air Show, the Fort Lauderdale Air Show is tomorrow and Sunday. Okay, Garrido facing Everett now. 1 out with Cletus on second. Here's Leon. And the pitch, 2-5 right-handed, fly ball left. Under that is Al Ferrata, and he makes the catch, 2 outs. So I'm going to say if he can get out of this with 1 run, he's pitched good baseball in his stint. Better than his 8.09 ERA. And here's Leon Everett now. Facing Pat Jarvis, right-handed hitter. Okay, Leon now. And the pitch to Jarvis. That's 2-8, and he struck him out. So not a bad performance by Leon Everett on the 2-8 strikeout. He ended up striking out 2, allowing 1 in 2 1/3 innings. Not bad at all. It is a 6-0 ball game. And that'll be it for Leon. There will be, here's Pat Jarvis, there will be a hitter for Leon Everett. Let's see who it's going to be. Larry Stahl pinch hits, but he's a 198 hitter. I don't think that's appropriate. This is such a bad team. I don't know. I think Ivan might be hurt. I'm going to go with Van Kelly to pinch hit, a left-handed hitter. Van Kelly. So Kelly steps in the box. And here's Jarvis now. Action in the bullpen for San Diego. Here's Jarvis, the pitch to Kelly now. That's going to be 4-7 left-handed, struck him out. That's the 5th strikeout for Pat Jarvis. A 4-7 left-handed. I think what you're watching is this Braves team on their way to winning the National League Western Division. They will have a 7-game lead. With a win here, of course, the Giants play the Dodgers after this game. I might do an evening game. I might do a 6 p.m. game, Eastern time. But there's no guarantee that it's going to work out due to cannabis, but we'll see. We can always discontinue it. I'm not going to go into the realm of craziness. Once I see that I'm off, then I'll just discontinue the game, the broadcast. Here's Arcia now. Jarvis, the windup and the pitch. That's 311 right-handed, and that's a slash. And it's a 5 right-handed San Diego. And that will go through for a base hit for Arcia. Jarvis +2 quotient, 1-17, 1-15 with the hold. He's being held. But I don't need a stolen base for the Padres. I need hits. So they're holding Arcia. He's a 1-15, 1-17, 1-15. Arcia on first, and here's at Roberto Pena now. Here's Jarvis. That's 6-8 right-handed. He grounds it to second X. This could be 2 with Felix. But he's being held. We're going to check this if the runner on first and a right-handed batter, the second baseman is responsible for holding the runner on. And therefore, we're going to raise Felix to a 2. This is a rule, and I'd like any feedback from anybody here that I went so far to. This is sort of embedded in the instructions. Raise fielding rating +1 if responsible for holding. And with a runner on first and a right-handed batter, Pena, the second baseman to Felix is. So he will be a 2-17. This is the first time I'm using this rule. 217. That's a 6-2. Well, it's a G2 pound. And that's going to matter. It's going to be a base hit. Now, it's an S2. We could also see, I think we're supposed to also see if it's an error. He's an E17. Uh-oh, 6-12-18. Oh, my. And it is a 2-base error. Holy cow. An S2-E2. My Lord. A single and an error. Batter to third. All runners score. Wow. That should be an unearned run, I believe. Not that I really keep track of that. And it just goes to show you can't get away with holding people all the time. Now Pena on third, it's now 6-1, and here's Ollie Brown with Pena on third. Okay, here's Jarvis. And the pitch to Brown. That's going to be a 6-6 right-handed, and that is a line at a third caught by Boyer for the second out. And now Al Ferrara. I think I did that all right. Pitch to Ferrara. That's 4-4 right-handed, grounds to short X. Garrido with 318. .318, 9-3, G3. E18. 6-12-14 on an E18, and he throws him out. So no big harm done, one unearned run, and we have gone 5. It is a sort of a lackluster ball game, a 6-1 game, and there's going to be a new pitcher for the San Diego Padres. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I didn't get Arlen complete. Lord. Here we go. There we go. It's going to be Steve Arlen, a right-hander. Steve Arlen. Arlen played 6 years. This was his first year. He had a 9.28 ERA. He died in 2016 at the age of 70. Not many pictures you can get of him, but this is one of him, I guess, maybe when he was in college. Steve Arlen will be the pitcher. Steve Arlen. So Steve Arlen taking his warm-ups. He'll be the third pitcher for the San Diego Padres. As we head to the top of the sixth inning, I'm sorry, Steve Arlen takes the mound, and it's going to be Felix leading it off. 6-0 Braves. Okay, here's Felix now. At the plate. The pitch from Arlen. 5-2. Against the right-hander. He walked him. His card doesn't look so bad. I guess against left-handers it is. Oh. Did he become a dentist, Joel? God, you know your shit. Wow. Like Jim Longborg, huh? Well, Felix being held. Arlen has a -1 hold. That's going to be a -1 for Arlen. Sometimes I forget to put in for the other pitcher. That's why it's not listed. But if it was needed, I would put it in. But Arlen a -1. Being held at 1-18, 1-17, 1-15. Felix will not even try for the lead here. Here's Tony Gonzalez now. Okay, Arlen now. Oh, demos, that is too good. Here's Arlen and the pitch to Gonzalez. That's 5-5. Gonzalez left-handed. And he walked him. So Arlen has walked 2 here in the 6th for Henry Aaron. Okay, Aaron now. Arlen from the stretch, first and second. That's going to be 2-8, right-handed. That is a fly ball to center, and under it is Gaston making the running catch. And that's 1 out. Arlen lucked out on that one. 2-8 right-handed, double 1-12, flew it out. Here's Rico Carty. These young pitchers having to face real tough batters here. Okay, Arlen now. And the pitch to Cardi. 3-9 right-handed, and there's a base hit. Felix scores. First and third, one out. It was a 3-9 Rico Cardi. And here's Orlando now. First and third, one out. So Orlin in trouble here in his first inning of relief. First and third, one out. There's a chance to showcase some of the San Diego call-ups. Here's the pitch to Orlando. That's 6-5 right-handed. Uh-oh, this could be trouble. Oh, shit. He flies it to center. And Gonzalez will tag. So 2 runs in. Makes it an 8-1 ball game. Now Cardi on first with 2 down. And it's just a chance, you know, this San Diego team, they've lost 101 games already. They are not exactly, they'd like to be competitive, but they are allowing some of these people to come in and pitch. Here's Steve Arlen now facing Cletus with 2 outs and Cardi on first. Arlen now. And the pitch to Cletus, 5-7. Right-handed, grounds it to second X. That, of course, will be Arcia. He is a 3, though. A 322. .322, 5-3. Oh, it's a G3 pound. No one being held or infield in. Arcia, an E22, 5-6-7-8. And he makes the play. And the side is retired. Only 2 runs allowed by Arlen. And the youngster. And we're going to be heading to the bottom of the 6th, but I need to take a break, folks. You know, this is just the way I do my Strat-O-Matic. I am, you know, I got issues, okay? And I think many of you know that. And when we come back, we will continue this very, very, I would call it a mundane ball game. It is, meanwhile, Jarvis pitching decent baseball. I'm Jeffrey Guterman. And I will be back in due course. This is the Strat-O-Matic Network. Steve Arlen Spector. Arlen Spector. I don't see any Steve in his name. But I don't see the connection. I do not see the connection at all. Oh God, I do not see. I do not see the connection. Yes, he did. He was a well, there you go, demos. Steve Arlen, and then Arlen Spector. I still don't see the connection. But yes, he did have something to do. He was he wasn't a member of the Warren Commission, but he was used as I don't know what the designation was, as an attorney, very young, to do some investigative work for them. I mean, those frickin', I don't know how many there were, 9 of them, Hale Bobs, who disappeared. Okay. Gerald Ford, Dulles, and he was some sort of attorney function in the Warren Commission. Steve Arlen Spector. Demos, I do not see the connection. I do not see the connection, but what I am going to tell you is that when we get back, Pat Jarvis is going to pitch, and if Steve Arlen does not come up, is not due up, he's going to pitch another freaking inning. I'll be back shortly. Pat Jarvis coming out, bottom of the sixth. It's 8-1 Atlanta, and it's going to be Nate Colbert to lead it off. Hello, Ken. Here's Jarvis now. The pitch to Colbert. That's 1-4. That's a slash. Right-handed. 14 goes through, base hits. So Nathan with a leadoff single off Jarvis. His first endurance is the 7th. Here's Ed Spezio now. Look at Nathan. No, I'm not interested in 15 to 17 to 15. Not interested down by all these runs. And we're not going to hold them. We'll give them the lead. That's just, you know, it's a, you know what it is? It's a, you got to roll it for that. He is not being held. Okay. I can't make both decisions. Here's Spezio now. With Nathan on first, no outs. Here's Jarvis. 3-5, right-handed, struck him out. And that is the 6th for Jarvis. And now Cito Gaston. Oh. Okay, Cito 2 for 2 today. Here's Jarvis. I'll get to your question in a moment, Ken. That's a 6-12. Right-handed, grounds to second X. That's for Felix again. Uh-oh. That's going to be a 6-12 grounder to second X. Felix a 117. Eight-1 G1. Could be a double. 6-7-8 E17. That's going to be a double play. A G1 with a runner on first is the double play, and the side is retired. The answer to your question, Kenyon, is no. I would like to do so sometime. I've seen demos doing it. Uh, yeah, no problem, Ken. It's really interesting. It's like, and this is based on a 3-year period, I learned. I'd have to read up on it to see that. And I guess those slashes, I'd have to really read up on this because I'm not sure how that affects slashes, ballpark slashes, single slashes, and home run blasts. I'm sure I can learn it quite easily. You know, you have wind. You know. Looks kind of interesting. But no, I do not. Do you? Ken, do you use weather effects? Well, we're heading to the top of the 7th, and Arlen Specter takes the mound. Steve Arlen. Arlen is ready now. He'll face Didier Garrido and Jarvis here in the top of the 7th. Okay, here's Didier now. Switch hitter batting left against Arlen. And the pitch. 2-11, right-handed. He grounds it to first, and there's Nathan taking it to the bag, 1 out. And here's Gil Garrido now, facing Steve Arlen. Wow. Oh, you do weather, Ken. You like that better than ballpark effects. And you do take that, Joel, you take that into account. How do you take that into account? In other words, if it's bad weather, do you make it bad automatically without rolling? It never ends. No. It never ends. Okay, Garrido now. I think that's funny. Garrido, just in the context of that. Garrido facing Arlen. Oh, God. That's a 4-6 right-handed. He walked him. You assume bad weather, okay. He walked him. That was a 4-6 right-handed. Oh, oh, Lord. Oh. Okay, here's Pat Jarvis now. Facing Arlen. It's one out, Garrido on first. Here's the pitch to Jarvis. That's going to be a 6-9 right-handed, and that's a base hit. Look at that by Jarvis. First and third. His endurance is 4, Steve Arlen. So it's first and third, one out. And Felix Millan is the batter. What a game, God. Here's the pitch from Arlen. That's 2-5, and he grounds it to third for the force, and Garrido will score. They'll make it a 9-1 game. Now Felix on first with 2 outs. We'll hold them. Two outs now. And Tony Gonzalez, the batter. Here's Arlen now. And the pitch to Gonzalez. That is a 110 right-handed, and he grounds it to short for Pena. And he throws him out, and the side is retired. That'll be it for Arlen. Another run. Make it 9-1. Arlen 2-4-5 Pitched 2 innings. He didn't do too badly. He only allowed 3 runs. Oh. Bottom of the 7th. And the Padres will have Chris Cannizzaro to lead it off. This is Jarvis's first endurance inning. That's 3-3, and he grounds it back to Jarvis, and he throws it over to Cepeda, 1 out. Now there'll be a hitter here. It's going to be Ivan Morel. Ivan, right-handed hitter. Okay, here's Jarvis now. The pitch to Ivan. That's a 3-12 right-handed. He hit him. Second time Jarvis has hit a batter, and he's just gotten a warning here. I don't think that was intentional, though. He hit Brown in the first. Here's Jose Arcia. He could be ejected if it happens again. Here's Jarvis. The pitch to Arcia. That's why, I don't know why he would do it intentionally. It's a fly ball to left, and Cardi makes the catch. 2 outs. And here's the Roberto Pena. I'm going to withdraw that warning. Ivan pushed himself in front of that pitch a little bit. Here's Pena now. Those should be rare plays. They should get that on a rare play with ejections. 1-9 right-handed, grounds it to short, and Garrido has it, and the side is retired on a 1-9 right-handed. And we're heading to the 8th, and now the big question is who is going to possibly pitch for San Diego. We're going to look through candidates and then see how Balchin, again, if any of these people, they used, believe it or not, 5 relievers in the last game, and as long as none of them pitched on the 19th, then they're available. Padres has not pitched in a while, and I don't know why. He's probably hurt. There's Dick Kelly, who I haven't seen pitch in a while. There's Ross. There's Roberts. There's Rieberger, who pitched in real world in this game. and Billy McCool. And what we're going to do is we're just going to take a quick look here. On the 18th. Just sharing some of my decision-making processes with you. Here it is, San Diego. Balchin and Ross pitched. So everybody else is available. Balchin and Ross pitched. And that was it. So, Balchin and Ross are absolutely not available. And, well, yeah, I could use the worst pitcher, but, you know, I'm not sure I really have a worst pitcher. You know, if you want, I'll use Dave Roberts, but it doesn't matter to me. I don't think Kelly or Padres are good candidates because they haven't been pitching. You take your pick, Ken. You take your pick, just to let you know. If it really matters, McCool and Roberts are left-handers. Rieberger, a right-hander, he pitched in the game in real world. It's up to you. It's up to you. I would use Rieberger. They're both pitching 2 days. Any of them would be pitching 2 games in a row. Roberts it is. So Roberts comes in to take his warm-ups. It's been a game, folks. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1. It'll be Aaron, Carty, and Cepeda. And Roberts is in. Here's Roberts now. And the pitch to Aaron. That's 2-9. Oh, left-handed walked him. It's been quite a game, folks. It's been a very, very long and mundane ball game, if you ask me. Aaron is on. Roberts, by the way, a -3 hold. With the lead, 1-12, 1-10, not being held. He has the lead. And here's Rico Carty. The pitch to Carty. 3-8 left-handed, walked him. 2 walks by Roberts. And here's Orlando now. Atlanta 9, San Diego 1. Here's Roberts now, facing Orlando. That's going to be a 6-8, right-handed, base hit. 10-1. First and third, nobody out. Here's Cletus. That's 5-7 right-handed, and there is a grounder to third to force Cepeda, but another run will score. 2 runs. 11-1. 1 out. Boyer on first. Here's Didier. Three 9 left-handed. It's a base hit. First and third, 1 out. And Garrido coming in. You want me to keep him in there, Kenyon? Has oh. Lord, this will give him another chance here, one more here. Oh. Garrido, 0 for 3, walked and scored. First and third, 1 out, infield back. The pitch from Roberts. That's 5-6 right-handed. That's a fly to center, and that will score a run. Tagging. 3 runs in this inning. Let Ross do the best that he can. Okay. I'm sure not going to take him out to with Jarvis coming up. It's 2 outs, 3 runs in, Ken, so Didier on first. This has been a sort of an excruciating ball game. Not excruciating, it's cumbersome. Roberts is a decent pitcher, by the way. I think he went on to be a decent pitcher. I don't know. Here's Jarvis now. That's 1-8, and he struck him out. So the side is out. 3 runs, though. On two walks, 2 hits, a sacrifice, a whole bunch of stuff. And it is 12-1 in the middle of the 8th. 4, 5, 6, 7, 11, 12. And here's Jarvis. He's gone all the way. This is his second endurance inning. Bottom of the 8th. If oh Lord, Ollie Brown. gonna need another break after this half inning. I'm really sorry, folks. It's just really taking its toll on me. It's tiring. 412, right-handed. There's a blast. He's got the power. It's an 8. And it's caught. It's home run 1-7. Leave it to the luck of the Padres here on a 4-12 ballpark blast. Wait, okay, and he's got end power, but in San Diego, that ballpark blast was home run 1-7. It's an 8. A beautiful catch by Rico Cardi, of all people. 1 down. And here's Al Ferrara. Yeah, I welcome managerial suggestions when they're done as suggestions, not commands, not directives. He won over 100 games. He won 17 one season and 16 another. Yeah, I seem to remember him. Was that with the Padres? Whoa. Okay, here's Ferrara now. And the pitch from Jarvis. That's 3-7. Right-handed, fly ball center, 2 outs. And Nate Colbert is the batter. That's 4-3 right-handed. Fly ball right X. That'll be for Henry. He's a 1. He's a 1-6. Yeah, I remember the name Dave Roberts being a good pitcher. Henry getting under that with 2 outs. One 6, 9-1 gets to it F2, and he's 6, 4, 5, 6, 7, and he makes the catch, and the side is retired. 7, 8, 9, 3 fly balls to left and center to right. We're heading to the top of the 9th. And here's Roberts in his 2nd inning of, he won 14 in 71, 17 with Houston, wow, and 15 with Detroit. And he was principally a reliever here. And unfortunately, I don't have the gumption or the strength to even look it up right now, his career totals. I'm going to take a little break now. This game has taken a lot out of me, these games. Oh, he was a rookie. Really, Joel? I did not know that. I didn't know that. Oh. It'll be Felix leading it off. And I'll be back in just a few minutes. Whew. I'm telling you, folks, I am really sorry. I just really beat. But we'll continue this. I'll be back in just a few minutes. Felix Mian leading it off against Dave Roberts, who allowed 3 runs in his first inning of relief. Felix 2 for 4 on a walk, scored twice, knocked in a run. Here's Roberts now. That's 5'10" right-handed catcher X. Canizero 2-4. Two 4-10-2. PF, no one on. Looks like it's a pop-up in foul territory. Canizero, E4, 4-8-10. He makes the catch. In foul territory, 1 out. Here's Tony Gonzalez. Five-seven, left-handed, walked him. Third walk given up by Roberts. Gonzalez not being held. Here's Aaron now. Aaron, 2 sacrifice flies, 0 for 2, and a walk unscored. Five-four right-handed, walked him. A lot of walks by Roberts. His 4th walk. First and second. Here's Rico now. That's 2-8, left-handed, fly ball center. And under that is Gaston, 2 outs. Again, if it was hit to right, we could have tried to stretch Gonzalez. I think that's the rule. Here's Orlando now. Orlando, 3 for 4 on a sacrifice fly. Scored a run, knocked in 2. That's 4-7, right-handed, walked him. That'll be the bases loaded now. He's walked 3. Do you think so, Kathy? I could add this to my special games. I am going to add it right now. I have a special game. I have a special playlist of premieres, highlights, great games, etc. And I just added it. Just added it, Kathy. There it is. I don't know if that's an award. It is the most painful. Yeah. Well, this has been, it's been tiring. It's really, it's been tiring. Here's Cletus now. Bases loaded, 2 outs. I think it may be painful for some of you to watch, which I give you a lot of credit for. Most painful, yeah. Here's Cletus. That's 1-6, and it's grounded to third, and that will end the inning. We're heading finally to the bottom of the ninth. If you want, I will add that to the title. There. You might see that refresh in your browser or whatever. Well, we did, Bill. There's always not lost. Absolutely. All was not lost. But I think it's fascinating. You know, I've always thought it interesting that Dewey, it was such a close race, and he had a mustache, and this would have been the first one since Taft, and that's a long time, okay? That is a very long time. It's 12-1, and Jarvis going for the complete game win here. Ed Spezio to lead it off. I think he did have a good stash. As well, it's all opinion. And by the way, he was president during the 1911 baseball season, of which I am I did start. I'm not going to bring it up. I don't have the energy, but I could go. We've gone this long. I thought he had a pretty good mustache. But let me move on, okay? Let me just go on. Oh. I'll tell you who had one of the fullest, biggest beards was Rutherford Hayes. Now this guy had a beard for the ages. This guy had a freaking beard for the ages. And I believe this was the situation where he was given, it was a compromise where he was given the presidency over Tilden. There was a big debate. You can't even see his mouth. Okay? And that thing just keeps going. That shit, that never ends. Just about never ends. There it is. Let's get this going here. Spezio leading it off. Jarvis now. Oh, you have Trump's eyebrows. Here's Spezio. That is a 6-5, right-handed, and he flies it to right 1 down. We're 2 outs away. Here's Cito Gaston. Jarvis. 5-10 right-handed. That's a slash right-handed. It's a 15. I don't think that's going through. It did go through. It's a base hit. I'm glad you all have a sense of humor and that you stick it out. Oh, I am. And I gotta go to the bathroom badly. Just a quick one. Pitch to Cannizzaro, 6-5 right-handed. That's a fly to right, 2 outs. And there'll be a hitter here for Roberts. Let me just use the bathroom. Oh, Lord. Oh. Oh, God. Oh. He did pitch great. He allowed 1 unearned run. Let's see who's hitting here. And we're not going to make any qualms about it. Larry Stoll pinched hit in Real World. He's going to pinch hit here. He's a left-handed hitter. He hit 198. And we're going to have him hit here. Boy, you got a lot done, Bill. You got a lot done during this game. Here's Larry Stoll. He pinched hit in Real World in this game. A 198 hitter. Jarvis trying to finish this up. Here's Jarvis, and the pitch to Stoll. 3-4. Right-handed, grounds it to third. Boyer, over to Cepeda, and the game is over. Thank the Lord, the game is over, and the final. Atlanta 12, San Diego 1. Jarvis gets the win, his 14th. He had 13 in real world, pitched 9, allowed 7 hits. He walked 1. Hit 2. Struck out 6 and allowed no. That was an unearned run. I should have put that there. No earned runs. Robert Sis gets the loss. Roberts pitches 2 innings. Two hits, 5 walks, a strikeout, and 3 runs. Final line, Atlanta 12. You're welcome, Ken. Atlanta 12 runs, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 hits, 2 errors. I think San Diego, I'm missing an error for San Diego. Yeah. They had 1 error, 1 run on 7 hits. That's the game. That's going to put Atlanta 7 games ahead. We made it through, Kathy Harden. Thank you all for sticking it out. This has been a broadcast of the Strat-O-Matic Network. And you all take care, okay? I don't even think I'm up for a game tonight. I'm wiped out. Take care, everybody. Thank you. The Doc Ellis question was awesome. It really was. It really, really was awesome. And I want to thank everybody very much. Take care now.